Welcome, Virgo. This is your moment in time, and whatever this moment is about, we want to figure out and want to see. Whenever this reading is finding you, it's timeless, and it will just trust your intuition that it leads you to places where you get information, and we want to see what this moment is about for you, and then we find out what is ripe to let go, or something you step into, or whatever is in the changing moment right now. So we'll see what that is in your life, and we see it on another level. What is ripe to let go or step into right now? And I see this one. And what you don't see coming right now. What you don't see coming. And we have a message from Spirit for you. And we have what is supporting you on your journey. This one, and we have 3. And then we want to know what is coming next, and what is coming next in your journey, Virgo. This one. What is coming next in your journey, Virgo? We can draw more cards if we want to. But first we want to see, where are you now in your journey? This card came up really a lot of times, and that's really beautiful. What would your higher self do? It's like this is the time in between the times. When I'm recording this, it is the time in between the year and where the year changes, and it's often called the time between the times. And there are a couple of days that we use for having an insight and to look back into the year that we leave behind. And that's often this moment when we are in a crossroad where we have to decide something, but we really don't know yet what it is that we want to decide. And maybe this is about a home, this is about a place you are in, maybe it's about a relationship, maybe it's about you doing something, and the balance between doing and perceiving and receiving and knowing what to do next. And this can be about a relationship to masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man. It can be just someone who is more in its masculine energy. And it can be a relationship to a place, a house, a place you are living in, and it's the unclarity. The moon comes often with a kind of veil, putting on it, and it's about the perception, it's about the emotions, and not about the actions, and it's about your own stability that comes with it, and what are you willing to let go. And this is the thing that you want to let go of, is your own tendency to fall for vanity. And this can be when it's about a place, or it's about a relationship you want to leave behind. It's about what comes next. What's about the home you're living in? What is it about the beautiful place you have to leave behind? And it's about the stepping into the discrimination of the corruption that happens with you staying. It's not about it's like a malicious circle, right? And that's in this place of vanity is about being elitist and accepting things that you wouldn't accept otherwise. And it's about you discriminating, discerning, and allowing yourself to be pure in your pure heart. So this moon is inviting you to step into your own heart, into your own emotions, to really feel what you really want. And this is a moment in time where it's not the time to step into action. It's the time to stay in this place you are in right now, to find out what is the thing you really are passionate about. What is the thing you really want? And it's a moment to stand still, to find the place and not to act on anything. And the 15, that is a card that tells us that often fear leads us into the places where we don't want to be, right? And to allow yourself to overcome this tendency to act on things in the moment, because you are afraid to lose something, you are afraid something bad will happen. And even if you follow your own emotions, you think that something bad will happen, and maybe you experienced this when you followed your heart, that something came out of the situation that you didn't like. But it's time to wait for a moment and to get the information from the higher realms. And that's what the moon is connecting us to as well, right? It's the channel to the higher realms that will help us to find the answer we search for. And this is the moment where you stand still for a moment to step into the truth that comes with this revelation. And that's your card. We have Virgo. That's the moment where you step into your own power that comes with a purity. And purity is for me, that's a virtue of a Virgo, right? It's to be pure. That's the contradiction to vanity, right? It's staying in your true power of being this true pure Virgo that you are, and having a vision for our life to unfold, how you want our life to unfold. You have a vision about the future, but you have to overcome this moment of being like in a perception where you think about life in a more negative way, where you think life brings to you things that you really don't want. You are in a place where you have the luxury, maybe you have the things that you always dreamed of, but you don't have the one thing that you really want to have. And that's about your passion. It's about your being stable and being pure, the pure you that you are, but that's not what you have right now. So to step into this place where you can decide what to do, it is this moment of stillness where this is available. And that's the radical acceptance, and that's beautiful because it's coming with a radical acceptance of where you are right now. And that's the clarity without putting shame on you and blame on you and all of these things, right? That's not the thing we have to do, to put this thing on us. It's being fearless to stay in this moment of clarity. And this is the fearlessness of radical acceptance. That is keeping us from being in this place where there's this tense. It's really tense. If we think that something bad will happen, this is like catastrophizing that things will happen, that if we step away from it, we'll lose things that we really enjoy to have. And it's keeping us away from stepping into our true authenticity, to step into our true true things that we really like to have. And that is the invitation that comes with it, to step into the place where you allow yourself to experience yourself in the, maybe even in the sleeplessness that comes with your situation that you experience right now. So to allow this to be clear. That's the thing you traded. You know, vanity comes with a thing you are trading. And you traded your heart in a way. And so that's the, to allow this to step away from this part of vanity and be the vanguard you are, right? It's time for you to be on your own, to allow yourself to create the future that you really want to experience, to accept where you ended up in this shadow of being in a place where you really don't want to be. So I think you are really on this threshold to decide to step into your own ability to create the life that you really want to experience. And that's beautiful, because it's leaving, and that's, cannot make it up, because that's leaving behind the things that created so much hurt for you. That's burden. Staying in this place, staying in this situation is burden, and you leave behind, and that's a beautiful confirmation that you will step into your own world, out into the world, to create a life that you really want to live. And you step into your own power that comes with a fearlessness and with your own open-heartedness. And that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Because it's stepping out of the defending the situation you are in. You are strong enough to step out into the open, to hold your own ground. You don't need this whole situation to keep you in the place where you have things. You know, you need a place right now to wait for a moment, to allow yourself to step, to recover, and then to step out, to let it go, and to step into the power that comes with this whole situation, to let go of the burden that you held on to because you thought you needed it. And that may be a difficult situation right now, but you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know. And that's the beauty in this, right? You sit for a moment, sit still for a moment, and allow your higher self to jump in and just tell you what is needed right now. What do you really, really, really want? And then something will come up, and you will see the situation as clear as it is. And you will step fearlessly into your own power, out into the world, to create a life that you really, really want to live. That's beautiful, because you step into the purity that Virgo comes with. Beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, and for liking and subscribing and all the beautiful stuff that helps to create the channel. Thank you. And I see you soon.